Quick tip, DBD has an official board game coming out in Kickstarter, so do give it a look on their page or via Kickstarter. Just heads up. Hello and good evening, guys. Back at DBD Light. I know mobile we are just be flat out behind. If you have not seen it, there is an update right now that is essentially a hotfix. It fixes a handful of bugs for the game, and more importantly, it actually adds in back Cold Wind Farm. It is a revert variant, so we are now getting somewhat of a progression going on. So do update the game, do check that out. Hopefully we can get the official update with the killer buffs and the changes in the main game. And without further ado, you can see what's going on. I'm pretty sure you've seen all the rage. Everybody's been talking about it, how Legion got some love and Ghostface got some love, and some little quality things. But more importantly, it's a partial piece of the bigger update. There's still a second part coming soon. We'll find out. But yeah, without further ado, let's have a little look. Optimization on patching. So if you're unaware, I already had a quick read on a little bit. They're basically gonna make it to where certain components of the game are separated now, and therefore when you update it, say this update only talks about perks, that is separated from the core game's files, essentially, like stages or character select, for example, just like as little, just examples. Party isn't like that by no means, but it's just to show you the idea. So it only update via that folder, change those files, and that's it. So hopefully, the whole point is to have faster downloads, because I think some people have noticed via console or Steam that it is big ass updates. But again, it's if you care about the downloading. So let's get to the main nitty gritty. Starting off, we had a few changes in store for Ghostface. First, we've increased the duration of the mark by 60 seconds from 45, so 15 extra seconds, a whole minute. Gives a longer time of window to follow up and hit against successful stalking a survivor, and makes outlasting the explosive effect harder. Secondly, mark survivors can no longer reveal Ghostface, and this is honestly a very, 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 very good change. It kind of sucks when you get that mark and everything just gets dropped or pre-dropped, which is still the problem. But the good thing is now, since your stain is essentially gone in Chase, it's gonna lead to probably more pre-drops, but the stealth is actually good because no survivors have to play the guessing game. So, always nice. Or if you miss your basic attack, it looks like. And then they've done some reworks on the add-ons as well. The legs, the drop leg knife sheath, which I think increased your speed, now has a completely different rework. It is Ghostface gains 10% movement speed for 5 seconds while marking a survivor. So I can see this. Honestly, it's very fun. It just reminds you of Wraith on Ghostface. After you get out of your bell. So interesting. And also, is wanted, breaking a pallet or wall immediately recharges your knife shroud. Pretty damn good, if you ask me. Legion. All these years, the Legion remained one of the more frequent used killers, and easy to see why. Sometimes you just want to go fast with a knife. That's what these changes focus on, making the Legion faster and knifeier than ever before. In all seriousness, the first changes is centered around chaining together hits. Being able to string together multiple hits on different survivors is something that is core to the Legion's design. So to help them do that, we're giving them a stacking 0.2 meter speed boost for each survivor hit during Feral Frenzy. This will make it easier to close the gaps and switch targets. Additionally, a 5th hit after you end your frenzy and put any survivor into the dying state adds a satisfying payoff to chaining. And put the survivor into the dying state, adding a satisfying payoff to chaining to the hits. So if you go all in, throw in all the chips, you get all 4 knives, the next person gets knocked down. Amazing. That is a possible way to take over the game and snowball. But circular healing and medkits are still a thing. And we'll get into the second change in a second. You guys probably already know what it is. Still amazing. A super feel-good moment. I'm pretty sure people can agree on that. So cannot argue. It's a very nice, especially the boost. I'm pretty sure people have been suggesting this. I've seen Scott and another Legion mate. I'm not sure of his name, but it has been thrown around quite often. And then fatigue down from 3 to 4 seconds. Perfect, amazing. 4 seconds has always felt too long personally for me, even when I play him on mobile and main game. 3 seconds is the sweet spot it looks like, and they're also nerfing and balancing the add-ons that did the same effects. So awesome. And then do. Oh, to ensure the feed doesn't get out of hand, we reworked the fatigue add-ons since the two strongest add-ons were added to base kit. Also, we changed for our frenzy's recharge to charge as soon as it ends rather than after the fatigue. So after you starting at your beautiful hands, and then start to fill up, it fills up after you're done with the power in general. So amazing. Essentially, you've added 3 seconds to the recharge speed now. So super feel good. Lastly, add-ons we have reviewed the latest add-ons. Some will receive a number of tweaks, while others will get entirely new effects. We want to shine a spotlight on the various mixtape add-ons, in particular, true to their name. These add-ons will also augment the latest new music and can even be mixed, producing new music results. Can I play it on mobile? I think I can. This is no tape. And mixed. So it's pretty damn cool. Nice. So hopefully y'all can check that out. That sounds pretty badass. Just in a musical standpoint, a character has a unique change on their own theme. So we know Behavior's been trying to poke at that lately with like Huntress, for example. So it's always nice to see that. Let's hope for some pig love next with that. Let's give her some music. Or more music, if anything. And then the hemorrhage. Hemorrhage has long been one of the lesser desired status effects for killers. At least currently, hemorrhage increases the frequency of blood pools. This is true, it's become a staple on most twins. This effect ends up not only being useful in most cases, or not being very useful in most cases, as the severity either leaves a scratch marks while sprinting or blood pools will already be closer together if they're walking. Yeah. With that in mind, we come with a new version of hemorrhage. Whenever you're not healing, hemorrhage will cause your heal progress to regress at 7% per second. This new version will reward killers for interrupting survivor healing and potential to waste medkits. The change will affect all perks, add-ons currently applied. So I would be really happy, but a little thing that sucks is circular healing and medkits have, well, purple medkit for example has a ridiculous amount plus add-ons. But ignoring that little grim reality, or not ignoring, just acknowledging that it's there, this is still a very cool change in design to make hemorrhage textbook what it is. You know, it's hemorrhaging. And I can see this effect being 100% what it should have been years ago, you know? So it's pretty cool to see that they're trying to be more specific, if that makes any sense. So it's awesome to see them do that. Hopefully they start giving some perks some more love. And something like this, because like these changes, hemorrhage, Legion, and even Ghostface, are super feel good. I don't know if you have picked that up. These aren't OP, these aren't game breaking, they just feel very nice. So amazing to see that. And then updated difficulty ratings. I guess if you care to look this over, it's just they're going to have a little pip system now, so 1 through 5. So if y'all care about seeing that, because let's be honest, some killers are not easy. Hillbilly, it's more like a medium or hard if you ask me. But yeah, if you want to have a look on that, so something. And then Haddonfield, we're gonna get that reworked. You know, it's funny. I never really realized this was a meme until they said it here. So it's become a tradition for each step up to be followed by a Haddonfield rework win. So as you can see, it looks pretty nice. And there you go. And with that, we just with the update. Or just, oh, is everything? I was hoping for a part 2, but we could be proven wrong unless I'm just misreading something. So, with that being said, we'll catch you guys later. We'll get hopefully a gameplay with the farm in a day or two, and yeah, catch you guys then. Well, first of all, what do you think of these changes? Love them, hate them, and when do you think we'll get them on mobile? That's the real question. Okay. Regardless, I'll see you guys. Take care. And yeah, till next time.